So your business does job costing and you'd like to know how Infusion Mobile can help you and your tech staff enter job costing while they're out in the field. Infusion Mobile is a mobile app that runs on a wide range of different devices. You can run it on your tablets or your phones. You can also run it on a browser in your laptop or in the office. The first thing that you see when you use Infusion Mobile is the login screen. We can log in using our email address and our password. Once you've logged into Infusion Mobile, you'll be presented with the main menu. Now this main menu has been cut down so that it only shows the options available for job costing. There are a lot of other features you can turn on or off, but this demo has been particularly aimed at job costing. So you're a technician in the field, you typically go into the jobs menu. This will give you a list of all of your jobs and show you the days of the week that those jobs are due to be done. This list can be configured to only show the jobs for a particular tech, or you can see all of the jobs. So we're ready to do a job. Let's click on this first job on the menu. It shows us the job details, gives us the description and the tech notes out of your Infusion system. It also shows you when the job is due to start and the site address. You can click on the site address and it will show you on a map where that site is. So we've turned up at the site and we're ready to start work. The first thing you typically do is choose this labor button. The labor button starts a timer. It keeps track of how long you're on the job. You can click Start Timer. Once the timer is started, you can leave it running and continue with your work. So now you've done a little bit of work on the site and you need to apply some parts. So let's click on Costs and we're going to add some costs to this job. To add items to this job, we use the Search button. We enter part of the description, for example oil. We can pick the item and then say how many we've used. So we've used 3 of these. And the next thing we might enter is a wheel, and we've used 2 of these. So let's put 2 of these in. Now this screen can be configured and you can enter narrations and things like that, but the screens can be configured so that you have less things to fill in on the screen. At the moment I've got everything turned on so I can show you how it works. If you've got the ability, you can override the pricing at this point and you can also apply discounts. By default, it takes the materials out of your location that you've been assigned. And for example, if you use vans, it will take it out of your van stock. But you also have the ability to take stock out of other people's locations, so you can pick other people's vans if they're working with you. Let's save this item to our job. So we've added a couple of items to our job. You can see them here. Within a few minutes they'll be synchronized back into your Infusion accounting software, and the office will be able to make any changes that they need, bill them to the client and so on. But before we leave the job, we need to put our labour in. So we click on the labour button. Our timer is still running from before. We can enter our narration, for example fix the fridge or whatever it was that you did, and you can click charge. If you've got unchargeable time, for example the lunch hour, you can enter it in this space provided. The job costing knows how you round your labour, so it knows, for example, that you round to the nearest 15 minutes and that you round up or down and that your minimum charge is half an hour. It knows all of that. You tell it when you set it up. So we click on charge. That item now appears in our job costing and will once again be synced back into your Infusion accounting software. The office can then bill that out. So from a job costing point of view, it allows you to enter materials and labour while you're on the site. It also allows you to look up the jobs and allows you to see where they are on the map. There's a couple of other options that you can use with job costing, and that is the calendar and the task list. So you can enter any tasks or calendar events that you need to keep track of. You can enter things that you need to do. You can also assign tasks to other people. So if I click on task list and I go add, we might need someone to do something in the office. We can enter what that is, send a copy statement. You can pick the customer first if you need to, and you can assign it to someone in the office. So let's assign it to the admin people and go save. That task will now appear in the office or on the other tech's phone. They can then complete the task. As I mentioned also, this is a very cut down menu. There's a lot of extra options we can turn on. For example, we can give you maps that show you where all your nearby jobs are. You can look up products. You can actually do quotes and orders as well if that's something that you need to do. So thank you for watching the video. If you need more information or would like to find out more, make sure you give us a call.